Shree Maathrey Namaha. With the divine blessings of our Mother Divine Lalita Mahatri Prasundari and Father Divine Lord Mahadeva, we are being allowed to discuss the Holy Argala Stotram in continuation of those divine efforts. Today we will make an attempt to decode the very cryptic and very powerful Argala Stotram's remaining verses 20 to 26. The 20th verse goes as Krishnena samstute devi sashvat bhaktya sadambike rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi dushojahi. The next verses actually talk about how a devotee of Mother Divine ascends through her or his spiritual journey. Krishnena samstute devi sashvat bhaktya sadambike. O Mother, one of your Paripurna Avataras which has descended on this planet, Krishna, he continued to pray to you for him to be blessed, to be an able ruler, politician, leader, husband, devotee, and a great friend. That great Krishna, the Paripurna Avataram that descended on this planet that I call home, continue to pray to you, Shashvat Bhaktya Sadhambike, and that devotion of that Lord Krishna to you is what enabled him in doing the Asura Samhara, in establishing Dharma on this planet. The significance of this verse is, O Mother, I also descended on this planet. My Guru always used to say, perfect man is God and imperfect God is man. O Mother, let me become that perfect man to realize the God and divinity within me. Therefore, when I descended on this planet on which your Paripurna Avataram, Sri Krishna, has descended upon, let me also be allowed to pray you, and therefore raise me from my mere existence to the stature of Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And that is possible by having Sad Bhakti on your lotus feet, Sadhambike, O Mother. Once I realize the divinity in me, the next verse, 21st verse goes as Himachala Sutanatha Samstute Parameshwari, Himachala Sutanatha. O Mother, once I start realizing the path to your divine feet, like Krishna did, then a devotee who is in search of your feet, in him or her, will rise to the levels of the peaks of Himalaya, just like Himachala Sutanatha. Himachala Sutta is Himagiri Tanaye, the daughter of the mighty Himalayas, is Mother Goddess Parvati herself. Himachala Sutta Natha, the husband of that girl or that daughter of Himalayas, is none other than Parameshwara. That Ishvara, Samstute Parameshwari, he prayed to you. And O Mother, when I start praying to you, even I as a devotee of your lotus feet will be elevating through the ranks and reaching the stature of Paramashiva, sitting on top of the Mount Kailasha peaks in the mighty Himalayas. Rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi dushojahi. And after that, the 22nd verse goes as Indrani pati sadbhava pujite Parameshwari. When a devotee chooses to pray to the lotus feet of Mother Divine, he will elevate from the planet Earth, rising up north to the mighty Himalayas and to the peaks, sitting on top of the Mount Kailash and Manasa Sarovaram, and then he or she will be ascending to the throne of the Amaravati, a place where there is no Mara, no death, Amaravati. And the ruler of Amaravati, the god The king of gods is Indra, Indrani Pati. Why Indrani? Indra restores his seat as the king of gods because of his wife's devotion to Mother Goddess's feet. Therefore, Indrani Pati is Indra. Sadbhava Pujite, even Indra prayed to the mother, and Kenopanishad starts with that, where Indra realized that the secret of his strength, the secret of his might, the secret of his power is not himself, not the Ashtadikpalkas, not the other gods, but the Mother Divine herself. Therefore, Indra prayed to Sadbhava Pujite Parameshwari with Sadbhavam. When his ego was dispelled, when his arrogance was dispelled, he realized that it's the Mother Divine who is enabling him to be the king of gods. And, O Mother, when I as a devotee ascend, and I will ascend to the throne of Indra, when I continue to choose to keep my focus on your divine lotus feet, make sure I am not blinded by the ego, arrogance, of pride, of getting to that position. Therefore, Sadbhava Pujite, make sure I always have the humbleness and gratitude towards your lotus feet, and the seat that I sit in is a mere blessing and prasadam of you, and not at all achieved by my abilities, because my abilities are not my abilities, but they are my disabilities, but for your blessing. It is your blessing that is flowing through me, enabling me to help myself and others, therefore helping me raise to the level of even Indra. Devi Bhakta Jano Data Maddata Dattananda Maye Ambike Devi Bhakta Jano Dhama. This is a very powerful verse that says, O Mother, whoever is your devotee, Devi Bhakta Jano Dhama, those devotees who are your devotees, their hearts are filled with Dattananda. Dattananda is, Datta is the most powerful avadutas. Avadutas, if we were to draw a line on a reference example or a role model example for avadutas, Bhagavan Dattatreya stands there. Dattatreya is none other than the Trinity themselves, born to the saintly divine couple Atri Maharshi and Anasuyamma. And Dattananda Dayambike, those Trinity are filled with the ecstatic bliss that flows from your devotion. And O Mother, be filled with that daya to enable me to taste the nectar of your devotion and bliss, and the nectar that flows oozes out of your feet. Bharyam manoramam dehi manovrattanusarenim rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi dusho jahi. Here, Bharyam manoramam dehi manovrattanusarenim. This says, O Mother, whether I am a he or a she, my wife, not my physical wife, but my buddhi is my wife. Bharyam manoramam dehi, my internal voice that always lives with me as much closer than my shadow, should be aligned to walk the path of reaching your lotus feet. And manoramam dehi manovrattanusarenim. Bharyam means, O Mother, my spiritual wife, which is my buddhi, my internal voice, should allow me to and enable me to think of you, talk of you all the time, and by removing all the distractions that come in my mind in the form of thought, even before that thought becomes an internal talk and action, enable me to eliminate all the unwanted internal distractions. Therefore, blessing me with Bharyam Manoramam, my wife, my internal buddhi should be as blissful as Manoramam. Ramam is blissful. Mano, my manasu should be, or my will should be so peaceful and blissful that I should not be getting distracted from watching your lotus feet inside my inner vision. Therefore, O Mother, when I rise through the stature of Krishna to Shiva to Indra, ensure that I am not blinded by the ego, pride, and of victory, and always make sure my inner voice that becomes my guiding moral compass fills me with bliss and gratitude, to ensure that I am thinking of you all the time, no matter what my physical, mental, and emotional state is. Tarini Durga Samsara Sagarasya Lochad Bhave. Tarini Durga Samsara. Oh mother, this samsaram is very, very difficult. At one moment I am filled with happiness, the next moment I am filled with sadness or unhappiness, the next moment I want something that is beyond my reach. Tarini Durga Samsara Sagarasya Chalod Bhave. It says, oh mother, when I take refuge at your feet will become that boat that will help me cross this samsara sagaram. Rupam dehi jayam dehi yasho dehi dvisho jahi. Idam stotram patitva tu mahastotram pate naraha saptashatim samaradhya varamapnoti durlabham. Whoever listens or chants this stotram called Argala, mahastotram pate naraha, it's equivalent to chanting the 700 verses of Durga Mahatyam or Devi Mahatyam, as Saint Vyasa has called it. Saptasatim Samaradhya Varamapnoti Durlabham. One will be blessed with the equivalent result of chanting Sri Durga Saptasati, and whatever are her or his dharmic wishes will be fulfilled to walk the path of spirituality. Iti Shree Markandeya Purane Argala Stotram Samaptam. Today is a very auspicious day of Jagannatha Radha Yatra, where that Mother Divine has descended, the Jagannayaki has descended on this planet as Jagannatha, and Jagannatha, if you look at the face, is the first smiley ever introduced to the mankind, and that ever smiling face makes Jagannatha the Lord of the worlds. Jagannatha. Today is his chariot festival. Taking that moment in this auspicious day, let us take a minute to pray to Jagannatha from the first verse composed by our Jagadguru Adi Shankaracharya, from the very powerful Jagannatha Ashtakam, when Jagadguru visited one of the Moksha Puris, Puri, in the eastern state of Odisha in India, where one of the 4 Namnaya Pitams has been established by Jagadguru as well. The first verse of the Ashtakam goes as Kadajit Kalindi Tata Vipina Sanghati Karavo Madhu Birinari Vadana Kamalaswada Madhupha Rama Shambhu Brahma Amarapati Ganesha Chapado Jagannatha Swami Nayana Pataghami Bhavatume. This says, O Lord Jagannatha, sometimes in great happiness you play your melody on the flute, and that concert essentially draws everyone from the gopikas to the calves to the honeybees to the insects to the humans around by the banks of Yamuna. Yamuna river is a parallelism to time. Yamuna and Yama are brother and sisters. Yama is the keeper of time, Yamuna is the flow of time. Therefore, when Bhagavan Sri Krishna was born, Yamuna pauses and gives way to him to show he is beyond time, as is one of the avatars that descended on this planet as a descending and derivative force of Mother Divine. And you are like the bumblebee who tastes the beautiful nectar that is there in the lotus of the heart, or lotus equivalent heart of the devotees. You always go suck that nectar from the minds and hearts of your devotees. And O Jagannatha, your feet are prayed to by none other than Rama is Lakshmi, Shambhu is Shiva, Brahma is Brahma, Amarapati is Indra, Ganesha is Bhagavan Lord Ganesha, And Jagannatha Swami Nayana Patagami Bhavatu Me. O Jagannatha Swami, that smiley face of yours should always be moving in my internal vision and in front of me. And whenever I think of that smiling face, make sure I am filled with smile of ecstatic bliss, which says, O Jagannatha, you are the Lord that fills this universe with happiness. And make sure I actually fill your face in front of my views, my vision, and in my internal and mental view all the time, therefore bringing a smile on my face all the time. Recalling this Jagannatha Ashtakam on this Ratha Yatra day, I want to conclude today's Argala Stotram. Stay blessed, spread the bliss around. Shree Maathrey Namaha.